Hello, I'm Mike Musto, CEO of U.S. Pavement Services. I've been in the pavement, concrete, and seal coating business for almost 30 years. I'm also the founder and director of an exclusive network of more than 140 pavement contractors throughout the country. This group does over $500 million in total sales. I'm passionate about the pavement industry as it has been my life for so long. However, I'm most passionate about being a proud American. In 2012, our company put a major campaign into place to only buy American goods, products, and services. We researched everything that we bought to confirm that each buy was American-made. I felt an obligation to create jobs here in the USA and to help reduce our $16 trillion debt for the sake of our children and our grandchildren. Both our customers and employees love the patriotism. My company has spent over $2 million more on American products than we would have before our campaign. That's creating American jobs. We've developed a Buy American guide for the pavement industry, and we've had it distributed to numerous contractors at the national pavement shows. It was extremely well received. From buying American, my passion has now developed into a pledge to hire veterans. Our veterans have allowed us to live the lives that we do today. We owe our freedom and our prosperity to these brave individuals who have sacrificed so much for us. We have a great obligation to give our heartfelt gratitude to them for all they have done. There were 2.2 million military service people that have served in Iraq and Afghanistan. I've always been a firm believer that what you give comes back to you tenfold, in good ways. So I've also decided to become involved in the Wounded Warrior Project. As a Boston Red Sox sponsor, I was able to put together a U.S. Pavement Wounded Warrior Day at Fenway Park. We invited over 250 wounded warriors and their families. One wounded warrior threw out the first pitch, a perfect strike, and another veteran's daughter sang the national anthem. It was truly a great day that I will never forget. And let me tell you, there was no better feeling than the pride that we all shared on that special day of giving back to these brave men and women who have so proudly served our country. In fact, the event was such a success that we will be doing it again this summer. I was lucky enough that day to meet someone who's become a great friend and a real inspiration to me. I've learned his story and the barriers that he had to overcome. I'm honored to introduce one of my heroes, and that man is Army Specialist from the 101st Airborne Division, Steve Bond.
Hi, I'm retired Army Specialist Steve Bond. I served in the Army as an infantryman with the 101st Airborne Division in Afghanistan back in 2008. Towards the end of my deployment, my combat outpost was attacked by a suicide bomber in a dump truck packed with 2,000 pounds of explosives. The building which I was in collapsed on me, severely injuring my spinal cord and many of my internal organs. While I was in the hospital recovering, I couldn't help but think about what my next journey in life would be. I was depressed and didn't think that any company would want to hire me due to my injuries. I felt completely lost. After retiring out of the military in 2010, I was lost, trying to figure out how I could pay my bills while waiting on my disability claim to go through. And with my future uncertain, I was constantly worried. I was very fortunate to meet Mike Musto at a Red Sox game in June of 2013. He and his company teamed up with the Wounded Warrior Project to invite a bunch of us wounded warriors to a game, and he also donated $10,000 to their organization. His heartwarming gesture meant so much to us all. After meeting Mike at the game, he kept in touch with me, and that meant a lot, because I knew he had a strong passion for helping out not just wounded warriors, but veterans as a whole. He has since offered me a job with U.S. Pavement, and I couldn't be more thrilled to show him and his company just how hardworking I can be. Mike knows how much of a struggle it is for some veterans to find a place back in society and to be able to find a stable and promising career. I encourage all companies to stand with us today and pledge to hire a veteran. You have nothing to lose and a lot to gain. Don't count our country's veterans out. We need your support.
We are looking for companies to join us in our pledge to hire veterans. They need our help, and we need theirs. This isn't about charity. These are disciplined, trained, hardworking, and skilled professionals. And there are also big tax credits that are being offered to hire veterans that not many companies know about. These credits are as high as $9,600 per veteran. That makes this a no-brainer. Hire a veteran and give back in thanks. Please join us in our pledge to hire veterans.